Track movement speed, it stops. Firefly, if he lands pounces on a couple big heroes, that's great.
Midway through, clearing through stacks again.
Well, here he comes, in towards the middle lane, starts with Chuan, goes for the stun, Moo starts with the Spirit Siphons, Weeha, he needs help, he's TPing in right now in the form of the Bounty Hunter, but Weeha, how much life? The stun raised out from Kaka, he'll trigger the dust, which actually reveals the Bounty Hunter, he can't get the kill over on the Phoenix, and now may lose his own life. The stun from Chuan will connect the tower to attack damage, also doesn't do enough.
Moo was picking up the runes, so he wasn't around.
Now the stun, Weeha came back in again, the stun rate's gonna turn on, and Weeha, he is gonna burn right now. Like an Englishman in the sixth.
Slark, because Batrider can't abuse him. In fact, how? If he gets this pounce, he might even get the kill. Moo trying to juke it out, but not going to be able to get it. Pounce lands, and that should be a free kill.
Perfect spill damage. This is Newbee. We had game number one was pretty dominating side. Now the middle lane, the fight's going to keep going. Moo wants to force it out a little bit harder. And Exism still got a couple of seconds left. Resolution burning. Kaka, the damage is too much. Misery trying to glimpse him away. You'll still end up losing the death profit here. They're bringing more and more numbers towards the mid. The Bounty's been sitting in the back lines, but here they go again. Realizing the Weeha's going to be initiated on. Moo now rotates over. Looking for the kill over on Chuan, but stun raises so much until the glimpse pulls him far enough away. Weeha gets back up the hill. Now the cooldown. It connects. You've already brought down the Lion thanks to Batrider. And with the damage, have they got enough going underneath the tower? Kaka's going to drop. You've got the support from DC. Moo is still burning inside the Firefly, but he wants the kill over on Moo. The Firefly will run out. And in fact, now with a pull-up from KP, like Resolution can see him. Misery would have to get the perfect glimpse on him. KP is having a very long walkout with the ulti. This time around, Time Walk won't allow you to escape, but with extra support coming in from Newbee. Resolution, the stun ray goes a little bit wild, trying to heal up KP as opposed to finding the kill, and then the perfect chrono. It catches out Misery and makes sure that any TPing support from DC, that tier 1 tower will end up going down.
Resolution's not going to expect this one. It's an early Shadow Blade.
Oh, with a run forward, the call down. Resolution tries to create space, but KP makes sure he's going nowhere. Again, very deep on the Chronos, even if he comes back to life again. That cooldown is still on cooldown for another 21 seconds. And KP, he's just hovering around. There's no Chronos Sphere available, but how? Okay, the group's going to come back into it, so that's going to be at least a nice little thing. But the tier 1 tower was still brought down. And the trade-off was the fact that Bounty Hunter got picked on the back lines. He walked in range of the sentry ward. So it's still a 1-1 trade-off. Okay, this is nice. A glimpse on Moo. That Nova is well out of position. So you do not have that for the fight. It's a good one for DC. Now with the cooldown, KP has a time walk it out, but Moo's in close until the Sunray. Kaka, they're just burning DC. Misery wants to run, but okay, a little bit of life. It's not going to be enough. Kaka will dive himself forward. Hoping they can catch the Batrider and then just force into the buildings.
They knew the Batrider was farming up that camp. He now shows himself in lane. Mass TPs might actually counter this, but it's not enough.
They're bringing it in, and okay, they actually pull it back out again. They don't want to go for it. Glimpse back, course of that deep vision. The Phoenix is removed from this fight. You have Faceless Void available with Chronosphere, and with a finger stun, they're already killing off Misery. So you're taking a huge controlling hero from DC. They want to get a revenge onto the Lion. Chorn will trigger off the dust, but there's no one to really follow up, but everyone's rotated. And it's KP. They catch out Weeha in that top river, and even a double damage from Hao, just to make this fight even better for him. Weeha, TP out won't happen. The Yules will end up canceling on Kaka. They're on the front line. Say goodbye to Weeha. Great ward from Suxta. He's able to see the movement coming up from Newbee in towards the mid. They're still on top. Weeha from being slowed down by that rod of Atos and into the Sunray. Weeha just can't walk away. They commit the Chronosphere as well. They really want that DK down. And they're able to claim him. Kaka is not a healthy man. But he's still able just to jump himself out. But the Bounty Hunter is not so lucky. Easy rotation from Newbee. The escape of Resolution.
Oh, but Suxta, he's going to be found again. Chuan manages to grab him with the gem. Just needs a little bit more mana. And then takes him out with a finger.
What they don't realize is just how many heroes are behind him. KP now right behind Resolution. He's got the Chrono. This time he commits it just on the edge of it. And Resolution, his days are over. No way to get out of that one. He lets the cooldown go just for good measure.
Static Storm, which is obviously DC's biggest counter to him, but...
Oh, he found a different one. He found the Bounty Hunter. And with the Dark Pack damage, only just enough... Okay, no it wasn't. I was thinking with one shot he had just enough life to survive. The Shiva's guard's out.
Yeah,
now a break, and there is a 3-man Chrono catching him out. They see Weeha inside the pit. The Gravity exclamation from Sean, hitting them all. This is DC, 1 foot in the grave, and they're about to be buried by Newbee inside the pit. Weeha's gonna burn down as well, and this will leave the last man standing. Resolution, he is on the wrong side of the river, and he's gone. It's GG, it's a team wipe. Newbee will advance 2-1 against DC, but still massive props to DC. They took a game off Newbee.
I mean, that by itself was impressive. It shows the promise of Digital Chaos, but Newbee as a whole very clearly the dominant team here. Game 1 and Game 3, super one-sided, so much so that one team fight, not even a push or anything like that, is what forces DC to call it in both of those 2 games. So Newbee, again, still look like the strongest team in the tournament. A little bit of weakness there in game number 2. I think they did make some mistakes.